Have you ever wondered if some of the things you were told about your body when you were younger might not be the whole story? Maybe you've heard whispers or old myths about masturbation, especially as you've gotten older, and thought, is this still okay for me? Well, gentlemen, you're not alone, and today we're diving into a topic that's rarely talked about, but so important for men over 60. Welcome to Senior Health 365, where we're all about honest, practical advice to help you live your best life. I'm thrilled you're here because we're going to have a real, down-to-earth conversation about masturbation secrets and insights from urologists that older men wish they'd known sooner. This isn't about embarrassment or taboo. It's about empowering you with knowledge to feel confident and healthy in your body. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's get started. Let's kick things off by busting one of the biggest myths out there. The idea that masturbation is something you outgrow or shouldn't do as you age. I remember chatting with a friend, let's call him Tom, who's 68. Tom confided that he thought masturbation was only for younger guys, and he worried it might be bad for his health now. He was surprised when his urologist told him the opposite. The truth is, masturbation can be a healthy part of life at any age, especially for seniors. Why? Because it's not just about pleasure, it's about keeping your body in tune. Think of it like a gentle workout for your pelvic muscles. Regular masturbation can help maintain blood flow to the pelvic area, which is crucial as we age. Poor blood flow can lead to issues like erectile dysfunction, and nobody wants that weighing on their mind. Plus, it's a natural way to release tension and boost your mood. Imagine finishing a tough day. Maybe you've been gardening or chasing grandkids, and you take a moment for yourself. That release can help you sleep better and feel more relaxed. So, the first big secret. Masturbation isn't just okay, it's a tool for staying vibrant and healthy now. Let's talk about something a urologist might not mention in a quick office visit, but is so important. How masturbation can support your prostate health. I know. The word prostate might make you cringe a little, but hear me out. Your prostate is like the unsung hero of your body, and keeping it healthy is a game changer as you age. Studies have suggested that regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, might lower the risk of prostate issues down the road. Think about it like clearing out the pipes. When you ejaculate, you're helping your body flush out fluids that can build up in the prostate. A friend of mine, Jim, who's 72, said his doctor explained it like changing the oil in a car. You don't want old stuff sitting around too long. Jim started feeling more proactive about his health once he understood this. The key here is moderation, not overdoing it, but finding a rhythm that feels right for you. Maybe it's once or twice a week, whatever works for your body. The takeaway: you're not just enjoying a moment. You're investing in your long-term health. Before we move on, let's touch on one more point that's often overlooked. Masturbation can boost your confidence and body awareness. As we get older, it's easy to feel disconnected from our bodies. Maybe you've noticed changes, things don't work quite like they used to. Or you're not as spry as you were at 40. That's normal, but it can chip away at your Masturbation is a way to reconnect with yourself, to explore what feels good now. It's like having a private conversation with your body. For example, a viewer named Robert shared that after his wife passed, he felt lost, not just emotionally, but physically. Rediscovering masturbation helped him feel alive again, like he was still a man with desires and strength. It's not about replacing intimacy with a partner, it's about honoring yourself. Try setting aside a quiet moment, maybe after a warm shower, to explore without pressure. Pay attention to what feels good, and let that boost your confidence. You're not too old to feel great in your skin. We've covered some eye-opening insights already, and there's so much more to unpack about how masturbation can be a positive force in your life as a senior. Stick with me, because we're going to dive deeper into practical tips and secrets that can make this part of your routine even more rewarding. Keep watching, and let's keep this conversation going. We've already busted some myths and uncovered how masturbation can be a healthy, confidence-boosting part of life for men over 60. Now, let's keep the momentum going with some practical insights that can make this part of your routine even more beneficial. We're going to talk about how to approach this with comfort, how it can improve your relationships, and why listening to your body is key. Let's get to it. One thing urologists often emphasize is the importance of comfort and ease when it comes to masturbation, especially as we age. Your body might not move or respond the way it did decades ago, and that's okay. It's about working with what feels good now. Think of it like choosing a comfy recliner over a stiff chair. Example: a viewer named Carl, who's 65, shared that he used to feel frustrated because things took longer or didn't feel as intense. His urologist suggested making small changes to create a more relaxed experience. Carl started using a lubricant, which made everything smoother and more enjoyable. Lubricants aren't just for partnered intimacy, they can be a game changer for solo time, reducing friction and enhancing sensation. You can find water-based options at any pharmacy, and a little goes a long way. Another tip: create a calm environment. Maybe dim the lights, play soft music, or take a warm bath beforehand to loosen up. If arthritis or joint pain is an issue, try lying down in a position that supports your back, like with a pillow under your knees. The goal is to make this a moment of self-care, not stress. So, take a second to think what small change could make your experience more comfortable. Start there, and you'll feel the difference. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you: how masturbation can actually strengthen your relationships. Whether you're partnered or single, you might be thinking, how does something so personal affect my connection with others? Well, it's all about self-awareness and confidence. When you're in tune with your body, you bring a better version of yourself to your relationships. Take my friend Sam, who's 70 and happily married. Sam told me that after he got more comfortable with masturbation, he felt less pressure during intimate moments with his wife. He wasn't worried about performing because he understood his body's rhythms better. Masturbation helped him learn what worked for him, which made it easier to communicate with his partner. If you're single, this self-awareness can boost your confidence when meeting new people. It's like knowing you've still got that spark. A practical step here is to reflect on what you enjoy during your solo time, and, if you're partnered, share a little of that with your spouse. Maybe it's a certain touch or pace. Open that conversation gently. If you're single, carry that confidence into social settings like a senior group or coffee meet. Knowing yourself is magnetic, and it shows. Another key insight is learning to listen to your body's signals, because as we age, those signals change. Urologists often say that moderation and mindfulness are crucial for seniors. Masturbation is healthy, but overdoing it can leave you feeling tired or even cause mild discomfort. On the flip side, ignoring your body's natural urges can build unnecessary tension. It's about finding balance. For instance, a gentleman named Frank, who's 67, shared that he used to feel guilty about masturbating, so he'd avoid it for weeks, only to feel irritable and restless. His doctor explained that those feelings were his body's way of saying, "Hey, I need a release." Frank started paying attention to when he felt that urge, maybe after a stressful day, or when he couldn't sleep, and let himself respond naturally. A good rule of thumb is to check in with yourself. Are you feeling relaxed and energized afterward, or drained? If it's the latter, you might be pushing too hard. Try spacing things out, maybe every few days, and focus on quality over quantity. It's like savoring a good meal instead of rushing through it. Your body will thank you. We're uncovering some powerful ways to make masturbation a positive part of your life, and there's still more to explore. Stay with me, because we're going to wrap this up with some final tips and a big dose of encouragement to keep you feeling strong and confident. Keep watching, and let's finish this journey together. We've already explored how it can boost your health, confidence, and even your relationships. And now we're going to round things out with a couple more insights that can really tie this all together. Let's dive into how to keep this sustainable, address any lingering concerns, and make this a natural part of your routine. My goal is to leave you feeling motivated and ready to embrace this part of yourself with confidence. So let's get to it. One thing that often comes up when talking to seniors is how to make masturbation a sustainable, guilt-free part of life. As we age, it's easy to get caught up in old stigmas or feel like you're too old for certain things. But let's set that aside. Think of masturbation like any other self-care habit, like taking a walk or eating a healthy meal, something you do to feel good and stay healthy. A viewer named George, who's 71, shared a great story about this. He used to feel awkward about it, like it was something he should have left behind in his 30s. But after learning how it supports his prostate health and mood, he decided to treat it like a regular part of his week, no different from his morning stretch routine. His tip: schedule a little me time when you're relaxed, like after reading a book or watching your favorite show. You don't need to overthink it, just make it a normal, no-pressure moment. If guilt creeps in, remind yourself that this is about taking care of your body, just like brushing your teeth or getting enough sleep. Try this. Pick one evening this week, set the mood with a cozy vibe, and give yourself permission to enjoy it. You'll be amazed at how natural it starts to feel. Another important point is addressing any concerns about health or physical changes. Because let's face it, aging can throw some curveballs. Maybe you've noticed it takes longer to get aroused, or things don't feel quite the same. That's completely normal, but it can feel frustrating if you don't know what to do. A urologist would tell you to be patient with your body and not force things. For example, a friend named Mike, who's 66, was worried because he wasn't getting the same results he used to. His doctor suggested focusing on relaxation and not chasing a specific outcome. Mike started incorporating deep breathing before and during, which helped him stay present and enjoy the moment. If you're on medications like blood pressure pills, they might affect arousal or libido, so don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. They can adjust things or offer advice. The key is to approach this with curiosity, not judgment. Try exploring different sensations, like varying your touch, or even using a warm towel to stimulate blood flow. It's about rediscovering what works for you now, and that's empowering. So, what does all this mean for you? It means you have the power to take charge of your health and happiness in a way that's private, simple, and effective. Masturbation isn't just a young man's game, it's a tool for staying vibrant, connected to your body, and confident as you age. Whether it's supporting your prostate, boosting your mood, or helping you feel more at ease with yourself, these small moments of self-care add up to a big difference. I want you to walk away from this video feeling like you're not alone, and that it's never too late to embrace every part of who you are. So, here's your challenge. This week, try one thing we've talked about. Maybe it's creating a relaxed environment, using a lubricant, or just giving yourself permission to enjoy without guilt. You deserve to feel good, and your body deserves that care. If you found this helpful, I'd love for you to hit that like button. It really helps us reach more folks who need these conversations. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts, or maybe a tip that's worked for you. We're all in this together. And if you're new to Senior Health 365, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss our next video. We're here to keep these honest, uplifting talks going. Gentlemen, you're stronger than you know, and every step you take to care for yourself is a win. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next one.